the Tank fight. You know, I think that's the biggest fight in American boxing. Two unbelievable fighters, and you know, like I said, Saturday first, and then we'll go from there.
Precision.
Bro, he cannot hit hard. I'm telling you, he's accuracy. The punches that you don't see are the ones that hurt you, not the ones that you do see.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis.
Boxing analysts predict a shocking upset as Lamont Roach Jr. prepares to face Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Roach stands as a real threat with an elite boxing IQ, relentless resilience, and underrated knockout power. The WBA super featherweight champion holds an impressive record of 25 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw, with 10 knockouts. His biggest wins include a split decision over Hector Luis Garcia, November 2023, and a dominant 8th-round TKO over Fergal Macro, June 2024. Experts say his technical skills and endurance could shake up the boxing world with a stunning victory over Tank Davis.
And what are you predicting for this fight? Are you gonna go? Is it gonna go the full 12 rounds, or are you gonna for a
First
knockout?
round knockout.
Really?
Nah, I'm bullshitting. I anticipate it to be like fight of the year, honestly. I think it's gonna be fight of the year. Because like I said, for all those who don't know, I could boogie. I'm in there, I'm in my zone, I'm in my jam when I'm in the ring, man. So it is what it is. Like, it's gonna be, I'm gonna surprise a lot of people, and I'm damn sure gonna shock a lot of people when I win.
And are you gonna win though by knockout?
I hope so. who don't want to win by knockout? I hope so.
Now,
I'm gonna be training for it. I'm gonna be training for it no matter how it go. If it go 12, if it go 10, if it go 8, if it go 1, I'm gonna be training to make sure I'm able to knock him out in any round.
Is there anyone else in the lightweight division that you want to face? I know you moved up in weight to get this fight. So is there anyone else in this division that you want to see?
Yeah, there's some good fighters in this division. You got Shakur Stevenson, he's a champ. He's a very good fighter.
During a recent interview, WBA lightweight champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis praised Lamont Roach Jr.'s boxing skills, claiming Roach has superior technique to Ryan Garcia. This bold statement from Davis, a top pay-per-view star, underscores the deep respect he has for Roach's ring IQ and technical mastery, making waves in the high-stakes world of professional boxing.
Gervonta Davis just said in a new interview that Lamont Roach Jr. is more skilled than Ryan Garcia and Frank Martin.
He more skillful than Ryan Garcia? Yes. Skill-wise, he hit harder than Ryan Garcia? I don't know. Skill-wise, he's better than Frank Martin.
He said it, not me. So why are people acting like this isn't going to be a good fight on March 1st? Y'all do realize that Lamont Roach Jr. is a world champion at 130, right? Y'all do realize that both Tank and Lamont have fought Hector Luis Garcia. Y'all gotta give Tank more credit on his matchmaking. This gonna be a good fight, but I wanna hear from y'all. Let's talk boxing.
Roach has one clear mission: dethrone Gervonta Davis and steal the spotlight. He respects Davis's dominance in boxing, but is determined to shake up the sport with a statement victory. With March 1st approaching, Roach's confidence is sky high, ready to shock the world and cash in on the biggest fight of his career.
When they called for the fight, I'm looking at my dad, he looking at me. That was Tank at PBC. They asked you want to fight. Hell yeah. Yes, I do. That's what we in this for. I'm in this to prove that I'm the best. You gotta be a dumbass fool, you think I'ma lose. Gotta get booked for murder or something. He been in the spotlight for a long time, so it's nothing you could take away from what he's done in the sport. But I'm on his heels, like I'm on his bumper. I think I'm gonna beat his ass, I ain't gonna lie.
Don't let me knock that nigga out.
What? I'm a Viking ass. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, this motherfucking fight gonna be, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that, for sure, for sure.
Roach's training camp is making headlines, especially with boxing legend Floyd Mayweather guiding him. Under Mayweather's mentorship, Roach has dramatically improved his speed, footwork, and overall technique, drawing massive fan interest. Despite being the WBA super featherweight champion, Roach struggles with mainstream visibility. Unlike Davis, he lacks viral appeal, leading many boxing fans to overlook his skills. This lack of recognition fuels misconceptions about his true talent and potential.
Big hair, don't care. On the way to the gym, and I'm just like totally perplexed. I see a lot of people on Twitter and on the internet talking about disdain when it comes to, you know, the Tank fight with Lamont Roach. I'm like, what's the problem? They act like Lamont Roach has not fought anybody and he isn't anybody. You know, his only loss is against a former world champion in Jamel Herring. His last two fights with McCrory and Hector Luis Garcia, they were fire. This is a legitimate matchup. I don't know what the problem is. Everybody says that Tank needs to fight someone. Now he's fighting someone and people have something to say. Like, what do y'all want? What do y'all want from these guys? These are the matchups we want to see. You know, it's going to be good. I'm not going to say who I'm picking right now because I want to see more, but respect to both guys.
Boxing star Nahir Albright shares his take on the high-stakes showdown, warning Davis not to overlook Roach. Albright predicts a thrilling, action-packed battle, emphasizing Roach's elite skills and relentless drive as a serious threat to Davis's dominance.
All right, well, last question, speaking of Tank, right?
Yeah.
The Lamont Roach fight. He's getting a lot of criticism for it. People feel like it's a cherry pick.
Yeah.
What do you think of that fight?
Nah, I fought Lamont Roach like in 2013 National Power. Yeah. I had like 12 fights though, and he was already a 13-time national champion.
Oh shit.
And he beat me on points, but it was like a close fight. So, but Lamont Roach, he cool, man. That's my people's, and I like the fight. Like, he's skillful, and it's gonna be a good fight between them.
What does Lamont do that could make things difficult for Tank?
He real precise with his punches. Like, his punch placement is crazy. Take his time, and he can punch too. So, yeah, it's a good fight.
I think it's an underrated fight. Like, I love to see matchups, especially since you already fought in the amateurs, and you kind of got a gauge for the person.
Yeah.
Yo, we'll looking forward to seeing you back in the ring, man.
All right, thank you, man.
Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach's rivalry brings serious hype to their upcoming fight. Their history dates back to 2011 when they clashed as amateurs, with Davis dominating their early encounter. Roach has since reflected on those battles, crediting them for his evolution as a boxer. Now, he's ready to prove how far he's come.
I fought him in the regional junior Olympics, and the fight was close. They took a point from him, they took a point from me. They thought the point was unjust or whatever the case may be. And he beat me by a slight margin on the point system.
What does this do for his career if you beat a Tank Davis? If who beats Tank Davis? Lamont. It's physically impossible. Name me the reality in which this beats Tank Davis. I know the odds against him. I know this. The obvious is against him. He's fighting against the obvious. I'm dangerous. Lamont Roach Jr. can box. He got skills. His left hook is his best shot. He just don't have the power to keep Tank off of him or make Tank respect him. Tank's chin is too solid for him to carry any power to 35 and do anything to Tank. He's going to sleep and waking up famous. And that's the Lamont Roach Jr. story. And so
Ryan Garcia, who clashed with Gervonta Davis in a blockbuster fight, revealed shocking insights into Davis's punching power. He highlights that it's not just raw strength, but Davis's laser-sharp accuracy that makes him a dangerous force in the boxing world.
Because Gervonta is considered like, you said he's not a big puncher, but he's considered like one of the, is it like precision?
Bro, he cannot hit hard. I'm telling you. He's accuracy. The punches that you don't see are the ones that hurt you, not the ones that you do see.
Yeah.
But on top of it, there's some people that even if you see it, that shit hurts. He's not like that. He's just he's what he is. You know, and he's an accurate sniper. He's a sniper.
Gearing up for the showdown against Roach, Davis is pushing his limits in an intense training camp. Recent footage reveals explosive workouts, sharpening his speed, power, and endurance for ultimate domination. Eddie Hearn analyzes the financial roadblocks delaying Gervonta "Tank" Davis versus Lamont Roach, emphasizing that Tank's massive paydays stem from high-grossing pay-per-views and blockbuster fights. Hearn hints that money disputes could be stalling this highly anticipated boxing showdown.
To know each other in some way. What do you know? What have you said about it?
I've never really met Floyd or Senior or Junior. I quite like them, to be honest with you. What I've seen, they look like they're up for it. You know, it's a massive chance for them, and they're rolling the dice, and you have to respect that. The kid's a good fighter. Like, I actually don't think this is an easy fight for Shakur at all. I think it's a really good fight. But I do believe Shakur's very special. You know, I think that he is a man that is, you know, he's already a 3-division world champion. I think he's a pound-for-pound star. And I think he'll shine on Saturday night.
There's obviously been a lot of talk about the Zepeda Farmer fight potentially taking place. Is that going to be the case for next up for Ben?
Yeah, I'd hope so. I mean, you know, we've got to get through Schofield first, but I was disappointed to see Zepeda fighting Farmer. Like, I don't think Zepeda really wants to fight Shakur, if I'm honest. And I think we should focus our attention towards the Tank fight. You know, I think that's the biggest fight in American boxing. Two unbelievable fighters, and you know, like I said, Saturday first, and then we'll go from there.
Just one on that, on the Tank fight. Are you confident that one can be delivered? Because I know Tank's had kind of a few jabs with Turkey Al Sheikh, shall we say. Are you confident it can be delivered, Tank versus Shakur?
Everyone's sensible. I mean, what other fights are there out for Tank? You know, he's fighting. You know, he's got a decent fight next, but he's a super featherweight that Tank will want to be in big fights. He'll want to make big money, and I think the biggest fight out there for him is Shakur Stevenson, and vice versa.
Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content. Stay tuned for upcoming boxing insights, highlights, and exclusive fighter updates.